Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time it's NKLS 11 with 1616 rating versus Shrink with 834 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. We're going to see Shrink win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 11 right here is actually the number one player on DB right now, the number one rated player. 46 cards versus 42, Shrink chooses to go first. Opening hand is there can be only one. Red Eyes Fusion, Ash, Dark Magician, and then okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what these Buster cards do exactly and what their names are exactly, so it's sort of a learning process while also commentating over them. So this is Prolong. I'm gonna assume that's how you say it. I'm not good with names. You guys know that. So he has one hand trap, so this just isn't looking good for him. Then he has Recharger, World Legacy Guard Dragon, Imperm, Nocto, Chaos. Yeah, this is not looking good for him. This hand is nice. He's gonna normal summon Recharger, go into Striker, and Nocto, add Boot, then go for Romulus 1, Nocto 2, draws Buster, activates lands, equip Phalanx, and then Phalanx summon itself out, then go on the Link Cross effect, bring out tokens. So he chooses to do it on this side of the field instead of the other side, which is interesting. I guess it really doesn't matter. You can full combo on either side. Metal effect, bring out Phalanx. Then goes for Herald, makes Needle effect, Chain Ash. He just World Legacy Guard Dragon plays through it. Bring back Phalanx, and then go on the LP, then move LP, and then LP effect. Bring out Brotar effect. We're going to see 11 admit defeat. He's not going to be able to do much. He's getting full comboed there. Moving on to game 2, we're going to see Buster Dragons go first. Opening hand is Buster Blader, the Destruction Sword Master, Servant, Order, Buster Whelp, and then Red Eyes Insight. So I don't think he's going to do the Red Eyes stuff this turn. I think he's going to do the Buster stuff this turn. Yeah, normal summon, and then use the effect to add a Destruction Sword. He's going to get hit with Gamma. I sort of know what these cards do, because, they were somewhat played, 3 years ago. But I don't know what, the newer ones do. I remember pulling, 30 of this dude out of a Megaton. He's going to send Wyvern with Insight to add Fusion. Can't use it this turn because he summoned something else. And then Servant. Send Ash to add Ecclesia. Kind of surprised he didn't add Knight there. So that way end phase Ash could summon out Ecclesia, and then he'd get Ecclesia to add Punishment. He'd have Knight in hand, Punishment in hand, Ecclesia on board, and that's one more interruption. Because this way your Servant isn't an interruption, but the other way it is. Set Order, set Fusion, end phase add Knight. Yeah, see, I think this should just be on board. And then he'd have a way to, negate Romulus. I guess you wouldn't negate Romulus because you have Order, but you get the point. He'd have some negate. Draws Tracer. Chaos Space, get rid of Nib. He's going to chain Order. It's actually pretty big here. Also, him not putting something on board plays around Pankratops. I still think he should have put something on board. There's no way you're playing around Pankratops. When it's a one of, and they're playing, I don't even know how many cards, but more than 40. He's going to use Chaos Space to put back Gamma. This only negates on field. Draws Boot. Wow. Just draws, one of the worst cards to draw. Set Reborn, pass. I don't know why you'd set that. I guess, maybe make him think it's not Order, Imperm. Draw Servant. It's not going to do anything with Order up. Normal summon Ecclesia, use that, add Punishment. this is gonna like besides the Pankratops, he's gonna be able to get ahead here. But Pankratops can just like trade with Punishment and Ecclesia depending on when he uses them. Draws Chaos Space, just dead. Special summon out Pankratops, Battle Phase. He's trying to use Knight and Main. Yeah, let's say he can't. There's nothing from the extra deck on board. Battle Phase, Pankratops attack over. He's gonna use Punishment on it. You for sure chain, like you have to, or they get to send something from extra deck too, which is just free. If you chain this and it's off board, then they don't get to send, since they have to send one with an equal or higher attack. And if it's off board, then you don't know how much attack it has. He's gonna chain the Pop Ecclesia. Draws Trap Trick. He's gonna have to take 7. Set Trap Trick. Set Servant. Pass. Draws Abs. He could Chaos Space just to get that engraved so that way he can get effect to add. Normal summon, he's gonna Trap Trick. He's gonna set the Prolong, and then use the effect or activate it to send. So bring out the Buster Dragon, then he can use this effect to banish 2 from grave. And then bring out the Fusion, and this is like the lock of the deck. This is pretty much like my extent of knowledge about the deck, is that they get these 2 up with the trap, and then this is just so hard to out if you're playing like combo. Draw Ash. It's actually like a free win versus combo. This order is like put in work. Summon Knight, switch to attack, switch to attack. This does piercing also. I know it can't attack directly, and it does piercing. Gains 1,000 attack and defense for each dragon. That holy, like he only has 1 right now, but imagine, like this could easily get to 10k. Like turn 2 versus this deck, it's at least 10k. Attack over should be 1,000 more, unless if I'm like dumb. Nah, I'm not dumb here, right? They're making me feel dumb. Should be 18 or 1,000 more. And then Knight attack 3,000. Yeah, it should just be game. Okay, he pointed it out. I was like, there's no way that I'm just like reading that effect and it's just not activated for some reason, or it's not there for some reason. Game 3, the opening hand is Fusion, Ash, or Veiler, Ash, Dark Magician, and then Prolong. Sucks to draw the Dark Magician, but 2 hand traps. You're going to need 2 if they're going to be low impact ones like this. And then he has Magna Rocket, Red Rose, White Dragon, Gamma, Levianeer. Weird hand. Also, game 1, we saw him not go for this combo. So maybe he's not going to play around it. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Just gonna normal summon it and then go into Striker, get to add Boot. The Boot's gonna be an extender. The White Dragon's gonna be good. Yeah, summon out White. Then go into Romulus. Romulus, White, Chain Veiler. I think it's just like obvious to negate Romulus, or this like forces Herald. Activate Boot, summon out Magna Rocket, and then he's going to special summon out Black Dragon by banishing White, go in the LP, then go in the Striker Dragons. So this helps play around Ogre. Honestly, probably would have just Ogred Boot. I don't know. Like, everyone just goes for this combo. I don't think this is always like the best combo to go for. Like, I think sometimes just like summoning Pisty's better depending on what you're going to bring out. He's going to get Ash on LP. I wasn't just saying that because, like, he had Ash there. Like, there's actually just, like, no point if you're playing 2 Striker Dragon to go through both just to play around Ogre, which probably would have been used on Boot since everyone's playing around Ogre right now and they're not expecting to be able to use it on LP. Skull Dread effect to summon out Gamma. Can do that because it's summoned by a card effect. It's not normal in it. Also, like, yeah, so we know he's not on 3 striker. Wouldn't be playing Skull Dread. So I think that was just a misplay on his part. A lot of people just think, like, this is the play you have to go for. But honestly, like, summoning Pissy is just, like, as good. Probably better most of the time. Also, kind of weird to see this. I know more people are playing this, but I think Dill is just so good. I think it's, like, surprising that people don't even consider that an option. Yeah, like, it really helps you going second. Like, you can set up swords so much easier that way. Or, like, going first, you can union carrier easier. You can do a lot of stuff easier. Makes needle effect. Bring out rocket synchron. Then he's going to go in the metal effect to bring back the rocket synchron. Then he's going to make Herald. Banish Dark, summon out Levianeer effect to rip a card from hand. Hopefully he doesn't hit Dark Magician. Like, anything else is good. A 6. Okay, hits Fusion. We take those. Preferably the trap is the best thing to hit, but doesn't choose what he gets to hit. Makes Protector. Then makes Seal. Passes, draws Servant. That's a good draw, but Herald would negate it. So it's probably, activate, Herald, negate, set the trap, pass turn, end phase. So you're going to use Seal to bounce. Yeah, I was going to say, he has no plays otherwise. Bounce the boot. And then you get Seal effect, which brings out Tracer. Kind of surprised he didn't bring out Saferd, since Saferd can just get rid of itself to add Tracer. And then he would also have access to the Levianeer. Would be a tiny bit more risky. I think it'd pay off though. Draws quick launch. Activate boot. Tracer on boot. Bring out recharger. Then goes for Savage. Savage effect. He's asking on. Doesn't target. Just equips 1 link from grave. People used to like say that all the time. Like, what are you targeting with Savage? It's like, I'm not. Imagine though, like, if somebody actually thought it did. Well, like, if it actually did, I meant, like, you could, like, crow the target or something. Or, like, Shark Cannon would have been nuts versus Savage. He's gonna send 2, bring out Buster Dragon. Yeah, he's gonna go battle phase, attack over. And then pass. Oh, he draws the other brick. That sucks. He actually drew both of the bricks. Pass his turn. Another quick launch. All he has left in deck would be Tracer, I'm assuming. Man, think of it. If he just went for Pisty turn 1 instead of Striker, he'd have Striker here. Also, if he went for Saferd, he'd have Levianeer. Yeah, attack for 44, set, quick launch, pass, draws Buster Whelp. That's a good draw. He needed something that could actually do something here. He's going to summon and use the effect. Gets to add the trap. The trap is crazy. Then he's going to use the effect, attribute itself. This special summons out a Buster, right? Tribute, special summon a Buster Blader from hand or grave. If it's in the graveyard, you control Buster Blader. You can discard 1 sword or destruction sword card special. Interesting. So he's gonna get to bring this out. I gotta read this too. If a monster your opponent controls is destroyed by battle or a card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target one of those destroyed cards, equip it to this. That's interesting. You can send 1 monster card you control that is equipped, or 1 monster card you control that is equipped to this card to the graveyard. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with the same type. That's a weird card. I like it, but it's weird. Draws Brotar. He's gonna normal summon Brotar, activate quick launch, bring out Tracer. Then he's gonna turn those 2 in the Union Carrier on summon. He's gonna use the trap. Then he's gonna use this trap. He's gonna chain and unchain. He's gonna let. Okay, he's thinking. Okay, then he's gonna use that graveyard effect. Honestly, I'm sort of lost here. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna savage negate this last one though, so then the other two are gonna resolve, and he's gonna chain. Holy, there's so much chaining. Brings out the fusion, brings out the synchro. This is what the end board was. Like I said, like the fusion plus synchro is like what I said, that just beats combo. It's so hard to out this. So he's probably only playing 2 Tracer, right? Or he would have just committed both quick launches last turn to go into this. So we can assume that this quick launch is just dead. Yeah, so he's just gonna pass turn. Draws Veiler. He's gonna normal it, maybe going for like a needle fiber. Oh, okay, fair enough. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend. Yeah, this is like really, really good here. This is a negate, and then also like the effect that didn't really come up during like Thunder format, but when it does damage, you can special summon a tuner back from the grave and defense. So that could end up coming up too, because like a level 1 tuner plus a 7 would be an 8, but I don't know what he's playing in his deck. Fusion, attack over Savage, just does piercing. And like I was saying, like, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Okay, just the ones I control. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 14,800 attack, and it does piercing. Like, that's crazy. He said from grave also. Yeah, that's this card's actually really good versus them. Yeah, that was definitely like somewhat like a comeback. It didn't seem like he was gonna win, but he just kept drawing like dead quick launches. I don't know, if he did his first turn combo better, I think he would have just won this match. Like making Pisty instead of Striker, which would have left Striker in the extra deck. Seal bring out Safer, so that way you have access to Levianeer plus Tracer. It's a little bit more risky, but then like if it gets outed, then you just get Levianeer anyways, and you would have the Lights Engraved to special summon back if you wanted to. Yeah, I think he played this wrong. He could have played this better. Like this whole turn, like this whole game 3 was just kind of a mess on the Dragon's part. Well played by NKLS11. Shout out to you for being like a #1 rated with Dragon Buster. Also at the time of this recording, the 3rd rated is also a Buster Blader player. So watch out for this deck. Probably gonna see more of it on the channel. And I'm going to learn this deck more too. But that's going to be it for the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.